Yo, welcome back to another Craft Beer Crew video. So the beer for today is kind of a funny novelty beer and it reminds me of college. And before we get into why that is, let's talk about the beer. So the beer is from Champion Brewing and it is called Shower Beer. This is a 12-ounce can and contains 4.5% alcohol. Before we get into the artwork, let's talk about why this reminds me of college. So you would pregame before a night out, and more than likely, if you had to take a shower, you were grabbing your beer if it was open and it was going with you into the bathroom. Of course, we didn't have this beer when I was in college, but it's just a funny reminder. Right off the bat, you're in a shower and you have this soap that says Shower Beer, all the suds, you got a rubber duck. I love the colors, the orange, the yellows, and blues that work together for this can. And this is a Bohemian style Pilsner. So the first time I ever started this channel, funny thing about this beer is me and Dave ordered this beer, and I believe I gave it to Dave. I don't believe I tried it. I might have had a sip of it, but I don't remember it much. So let's get right into it. For a Pilsner, it's probably gonna be light. It's gonna be like on the lighter yellow side, more towards the clear end or like peachy end of color. It's gonna be super light. Woo! Let's get that pour in. Yeah, see, this is very light. Reminds me of kind of like a Bud Light or something like that. Like a normal beer. The Foam King is back as always. The carbonation is amazing in this glass. This beer has a lot of bubbles. I'm super excited about that. The one thing I am kind of worried, is this gonna taste soapy? First, let's go for smell. It just smells like a normal lager, like a normal Pilsner, like a light beer. I guess in order to find out if it's gonna be soapy, let's go for taste. Cheers. Whoa. It does have like that taste of like bubbles. Like, it's weird. It does have that weird connotation that like you would have gotten like suds, like bubble suds in your beer and you taste it. It's not, the reason I'm making this face, it's not a bad tasting beer. It's just like weird how they incorporated that feeling. It's not a taste, it's more of a feeling that you get. You know when you smell something and then you can taste it in a sense?
That you
This is based off nostalgia. It's not a bad beer, but it's very light. It replicates that shower beer kind of feeling. And if I were to rate this, I'd probably give this like a 3.8. It's more of a novelty beer. It's a Pilsner. It has that soapy feel to it, and it kind of gives you those vibes that you are having a shower beer. Maybe this is better in the shower, but for me, this is just like a novelty beer. This is not a beer I'd probably like go out and like really look for. It's not anything like super special in my opinion, but it does bring back a great memory in my past. So if you're someone who wants to experience that memory, or obviously you can just go and drink a Bud Light in the shower if that's the case, but if you want kind of like that memory in a can, this is it. And thank you guys for watching. I should have more videos soon. Deuces.